Day. We're gonna get started just here shortly. We're letting YouTube let everybody know we're here, and we're gonna get started. I have to do one little adjustment here. There's always fun technology things going on, and we're just making this slight adjustment. How's everybody doing? If you're catching this on the replay, hello, hello, hello. Well, it's been a super cool day. We were at Spanish Village earlier, and the wonderful thing was we got to do some volunteering. I highly recommend doing some volunteering. You're gonna have new opportunities, and it's just really good to just give back to others that deserve some love and make them feel appreciated. Wow, I didn't know how to do this much adjustment. Holy mackerel. Sorry. All right, look at there. Here we go. We've got my dot card. These are the colors I will be using today. They're my normal colors that I like to use with Daniel Smith. And the lovely thing is we are going to be painting Hotel del Coronado today. You may have seen it in movies and whatnot. I do not have my reference photo available, but what I am going to do, I am going to have my palette so you can see some mixes going on. This really isn't like a teaching time. Hey, Doc! Doc Day! Hello, hello! All the way from Great Britain. You know, Doc is in my current class online with Cheap Joe's. We've been doing boats, bridges, and beaches. And yeah, tomorrow is our last day. And we will be doing boats tomorrow, which I'm like super stoked. I'm super stoked. Howard! Oh my gosh, Howard! How are you, crazy guy? So good to see you. I'm curious what you guys are drinking. I've got me a wonderful iced coffee. And I'm really enjoying my Mr. Coffee machine. San Diego is back to normal, nice sunny days. And I was just kidding about the crazy guy. You are one of the most kindest people. And how's your acrylic painting adventures going, my friend? I hope they're going well. And if you see our good friends from our paint group, tell them I said hello. Well, this painting here is going to be a 5x7. Why does it have to be specifically a 5x7 today? Because it's going to go to a show. God willing, everything goes well in this painting of Hotel Del. The picture will be from if you and I were going for an awesome walk on the beach and we looked to the east, you would see this scene that I'm gonna do. So I just need a little bit more tape on this side. So always when you already have a pre-cut mat, it really does matter that you work in a size, but I am working from a piece of paper that was just laying in my drawer. I'm working with bohong paper. It's a paper from China. I have a piece here. This is the bohong that I got when I was in Italy. This is their symbol. This is what they're known for. Hey, Mr. Kevin, how are you? Good to see you. I've been meaning to connect with you, Kevin, about our upcoming workshop with our good friend, Hamid Kapoor. So text me. Let's chat. Yes, this is Joseph Zavukovich's painting here on this pad of paper. So this is a pad of paper by Bohong. And I can't remember what I paid for it, but in the United States, it don't come with the artwork. Go figure. It's just plain, and it looks like this. So whenever you see the gold Bohong like this, it's their rough series. The paper I'm painting on today is their cold press series. I haven't used the student. There's one called Student Series, but my friend that is really familiar with it, she still likes it better than Arches. So I have seen that on Amazon for super uber cheap, like ridiculously cheap. That Bohong paper, and pretty much they sell it in pads, or a watercolor block. They also call it. Some people don't like the word pad, so I get it. But here we go. We're gonna get right into it. And you know, I've painted the Dell quite a bit. But let's go ahead. We're gonna do a fun little reflection too. So again, this isn't really a teaching. This is just you hanging out and I hanging out together. And right here is going to be this division line. So it's not really down the center. But right here, if you're on the beach, you would see these rocks. Okay? And then this comes down. This comes back up like so. And this scurvy's over here. And this kind of cuts back right here and down. And then we've got a water's edge. Alright? Since there's gonna be a reflection of the Hotel Dell, just for giggles, I'm gonna actually put that piece in first. So a little bit of reflection of the rocks right in here. Bum, 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 like that. And then my Hotel Dell piece is gonna come maybe, somewhere in here. I am working like a crazy man backwards. How funny is that? So the Dell, like this, and it's water, so it's gonna kind of be kind of wild. Wow, there's 5 of you here already. Thank you. And you can hear me, right? Give me a thumbs up or a heart, or throw in the comments, the chat, that you can hear me. And it's a good day. All right. So here we're gonna go right into here. There's this nice little part here, and this comes up like this. This is a tiny little painting, friends. So I usually don't do these little tiny paintings for you. So it's kind of a little different day for us. I want you to see how I do these little paintings, just because, you know, it's good, just so you can see how I work. I just recently did a small little painting like this and sold it for $600. And well, it depends on where you put your paintings. That's the kind of people that you may attract that clientele. So the place also charges a commission, and they have me bring them a painting that, well, let's just say these paintings are done just a little bit different with a lot more detail, attention to detail, but this is also going to be a little loose painting in here as well. So right in here, there's these like little parts of Hotel Del. And then in here, there's some windows like this, like so. Low battery? You're kidding me. Well, you know what? I beat you to it there, buddy. I found on Amazon 10 foot. A 10-foot USB charger cord. Look at this bad boy. iPhone even charger cord. Holy cow. And they were uber cheap. Just, yeah, so this bad boy reaches anywhere I'm going. Alright, we're gonna hop in here. Good times. This painting, I've been thinking about it all day. So I'm just nutty to paint it. There are some palm trees in here. There's a couple of palm trees. Quite a few palm trees right here. One here. Here. Back over this way. Right in front of here. And they gotta come over here in the water too. Okay. Putting some palm trees in here. Nice. Alright. Well, the next thing I'm gonna do, get out one of these puppies. If you know the name of this, put it in the comments. Let me know if you know what kind of art supply tool is this. No, it's not Laffy Taffy. Alright. Let's lighten up this puppy. I'm super excited. Hopefully I do a good job for you. There we go. Needed eraser, says Doc Holiday. Or Doc Day. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Kevin, she answered before you did. What time is it for you right now, Doc? It's 3 o'clock my time. My dog loves to eat them. Oh, yeah? Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Midnight. Nearly midnight, she says. Wow. What a true fan. I am honored. Let's clean some of this palette. I need a nice, lovely, clean part of this palette because you know why? We're going to make a real pretty sky. But I can take a dirty rag where I can get a little more use out of this paper towel. Alright, check it out. We're going to get right into here on some of this blue. Oh, actually, you know what blue I should use? Oh, you're going to love this surprise. In this golden bag, thank you from John Calgary, is a special blue. And we're going to use this blue. Yanman blue. Let's get some of this. Bum, bum, bum. This is not even on the market. I was told if it was, it'd be $90. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds or euros, but let's just say it's pretty penny. And I think I'm gonna make this a special painting that I need it for. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get in here and wet this paper. Yep. Yanman blue. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Thank you, Daniel Smith, for giving me such amazing color. And look at this paint. Put in the comments if you would buy a $90, would you buy a $90 tube of paint? I'm curious. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I know some people that would. Especially people that are artists, or that used to be doctors. I have it from Galileo, Italy. Oh, right on. So, yes, I received this tube of paint at a special Daniel Smith breakfast in my trip to Italy. And I was very honored. Very honored. It cost 40? 40 what? Pounds? Or euros? Not me, but I would put it on a wish list. Kevin. Kevin! Kevin, it would be a couple less vodka bottles. How about that? Alright, I'm just being silly now. Check it out. While I got this blue on my palette, let's do that water. Let's get in here. Yeah, buddy. And we're actually going to come back to this water. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you know, it's been a 3. All right. Well, that's not bad. Would you charge more for your painting if you knew that this tube was going to cost more money? Yes or no? Yes, you would charge more. Technically, you could, because if you're in the United States, the government actually looks at the value of the actual supply cost. So, would you charge more? And then would you explain why you charge more? Look at me, just throwing out all kinds of questions today. Alright, I'm going to make some nice warm sand. And I like to use some Quinn Gold Deep with some buff titanium. It's a little more yellow than I wanted, so I'm going to get some watercolor Chinese white. Knock down the chroma. What I'm doing is I'm dolling down the color. Fancy word, chroma. But what I'm really just doing is quieting down that yellow. Let's get in here to some goethite. That's what I really like to use also for sand. And I know the sand is going to come down in my water. Like so. Look at that. That's good looking already. Just kidding. While I have that, let's see if we can make a Hotel Del red. And I'm actually going to add some green in there. And you know, if it was an oil painting, it would be really cool. Oh, if I painted this in gouache. Oh my goodness. You know what? That would be really fun to do, like what oil painters do. And do the building first in green. Maybe I'll paint this another time in gouache. You can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. I'm just painting backwards today. What has gotten into me? You know, it doesn't hurt to experiment. You might learn something about something. I'll get out this travel brush. I'm gonna paint tiny. You know, I'm gonna get into this red that I already mixed and add just a little bit of orange and drop that right there. I know that's kind of wet, so I'm not fully committed at this very second. There's some little buildings here. You know, Kevin and I have painted together at Hotel Del, right? Haven't we? Wasn't it around Christmas time, maybe? Yeah, I think it was. Christmas time, right? We were all down there. Look at this little building. You know, it's so tiny. I'm just slowly building up this puppy. Oh, I don't think he's hearing. Cord is plugged in. And, yeah. Sorry about that, folks. But, well, you can't count on everything. Let's go ahead and get back into this lovely building. And here we go. We got this, I don't know where I left off, but we got some trees now in here. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these rocks. And I'm going to grab some tiger's eye, burnt tiger's eye, and some of this Yanmin blue. And that should make some good looking stuff. And let's see what these rocks do. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous beauty? Oh my goodness, I've never tried this mixture before. Let's try it a little bit more. A little more water. And just change up some of these rocks up in here. Look at that. So I like this tiger's eye. It's granulating nicely. And let's get back up in here And let's get that going nicely. Let's get a little more tiger's eye. Burnt tiger's eye. A little more of that lovely goodness. Let's get this right here. So, I love this beach. If you've not been to Hotel Del, come check it out. You know, a really cool time is Christmas. Christmas time, they have hot cocoa. They got adult hot cocoa. They have the people doing ice skating. They have an ice skate rink. If you like ice skating, you would love this. They've got the pool open all year round. They've got some really good things on the menu. Holy mackerel. The gift shop is probably one of the coolest gift shops during Christmas time. Every year they come out with a really cool mug. The mugs that they make for the Hotel Del are really cool. It feels, if you are a Christmas, like, if Christmas is your holiday, yeah, try spending a Christmas at the Hotel Del. I'm gonna try something new here. So we got some Lauren McCracken Black with some Yan Man Blue. Woo! That's lovely. We're gonna put some nice little darks in here. Just change it up. And you know, always keep in mind where your light is. If there's one thing I can't just emphasize more and more, friends, is knowing where your light is. I'm gonna bump up my brush to a number 12 Perla. I'm still painting the same colors. Doc Day. Oh, I missed it, Doc. What did you say? Live chat message. During the sunset in summer, the sunsets get applause sometimes. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Ooh, excuse me. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey, hi there. Alright, I'm getting right back at it. Let's take some of that blue and make a lovely gray. And what we're gonna do, add some little lavender in there. And let's make this beach come into the water. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Very nice. Oh, Yan Man Blue. Come on. Oh, look at that sand. Ain't that lovely? Let's get some of this water going here. Yeah, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. I'm putting a little more water up in here. I want that to look like water, almost like glass. There we go. Oh, man, just lovely water goodness. I want some trees down in here, but before I put them down here, I should put them up here first. Some little lovely palm trees. You don't want to get too carried away, Gabriel. Less is more, always. So guess what? This one's gonna come here. This one's gonna come here. And let's do this. And this guy's. And there. Cool. Boy, am I digging this. So, more Yanmin blue. And some watercolor white. And we get this nice warmish lavender. And you know what I'm gonna do? Bum bum bum. Drum roll, please. I'm going to put some of this nice little. These are little little spots where you stay at the Dell. I need a little bit different color now. And a little more bluer. We're going to change these ones up here. You know, you don't want perfect. I learned a long time ago these don't have to be perfectly squared. A little more blue. Yeah. That's below the reflection, so we're not gonna see it. There is a tree right there that needs a little more love. Now, I got some more windows over here. They're gonna go light, 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 and we're gonna lighten them up with just some water. I'm just adding water, not gouache. Okay. A little blue though. Let's see what this looks like. Now just know these are going to be lighter, right? This painting might take a little bit longer. I'm not really guaranteed it's going to be done today. We'll see. These little paintings, I have to charge a little bit more for them, but they do. I know they end up taking me much more time. All these little details. I'll actually be pulling out some smaller brushes just here shortly. Yes, you heard me right. Smaller brushes. There's these little windows in here. But before I do that, I need to put this shadow like that. And then this little shadow under here first. Yep. Cool. And there's a shadow right here. Bum, bum, bum. Did I miss anything? Did you guys say something? We overlook the sea. Here is a fabulous... Oh, I missed it. Skies in the day, which are gray. Gotcha. Bum, bum, bum. There's a little shadow under there. A little shadow here. Yeah, I gotta do these little windows in here. Oh, what did I do to myself? Created myself some work. And we got some more trees here. They're all kind of coming together. We got these windows over here. Let's get on them. But they're a little more like turquoise. So I'm going to put some Sleeping Beauty in here. Let's see what this looks like. A little bit lighter on these next ones. The lighter the better, my personal opinion. I can even lift a little bit out of there. Oh boy. Boy, did I cause myself some work today on this one. It's good. It's good. Whoever's going to be the happy camper to take this home and hang it up in their lovely place, they're going to be happy, happy, happy. Let's put some more rocks. More rocks. They're actually higher right here. And a little more darks. Notice how I left a little opening over here to get in there. Gonna take a little bit of white, a little bit of blue, and I'm gonna make this kind of smoky, frothy, right there. What I'd like to do is get my spray bottle out of my backpack. Everything goes with me everywhere I go, whether if I'm teaching somewhere or if I'm out plein air painting. It is good to have some studio supplies and some regular good old plein air supplies. There needs a little bit of a divider right here one more time. Little dots and dashes, more dashes than lines per se. I'm bringing that up just a titch more on this one side. There we go. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. This roof over here needs some love. I got some red over here that I had mixed. And this comes here. A little bit harder edge. But not in a way that I want it to take away. I did notice. Gotta let them in. There you go. No, we do not want to hit the stream. I don't know what's going on there. We don't want to end the stream. We're having fun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Let's get that right there. This is nice and soft. This is the focal point. So this goodness over here needs to be soft, but I will tighten that just a titch more, but it's a little wet right there. So we're gonna come back. I swore there was some more. Oh, there is. There's more. There's more goodness right over here coming this way over the top of the roof. Right there. I would show you the photograph, but I have to be, well, I was given the okay that I could use the photograph, but I wasn't given the okay that I can share the photograph. So you're gonna see a painting, and that's much more what we're here for, right? Let's give a little love on this reflection with some rocks. I need a gray color. Let's make these more like rocks. Rock shadow reflection. Yep. Come on. Yeah, buddy. I'm really liking that. That's lovely. Oh, to paint these windows, I'm gonna need a special brush set all the way from Italy. And, he should be right here. Do, do, do. Of course he's hiding because he knows. Don't be shy, buddy. Oh, you know what else I can use? Oh, no, here he is. I found him. This little guy. Dun dun dun. Can you see that? There you go. Screenshot. The name. Not sure where the box went. Couldn't went far. Alright, let's get in. We need some water on this brush. We're gonna get some red. And these little lovely windows have a little triangle above them, like this. There's a triangle here. This is why I'm doing the class, Kevin. Tell him, Doc. Humble Kevin. He needs some humbling. That's a good time. And I'm just being silly. You know me, Kevin. Here we go. Look at that. You know, these little tight paintings, it's good, I think, to get on these every now and then. I'm not going to do these every day, but there's something about getting one done often and then getting to sell it for a good turnaround that it makes it worth it. We got a little issue here. See those little things? Let me show you what you do. So, see those little hairs? If you scoot down right by there, and it pays to get one that's nice and sharp. So if you take this blade, come right between those other blades and that little one and go pink, you could cut it right off. Okay, it beats trying to get some shears. If you just come down in between that one and turn it on its ferrule, look at that. See that? It's gone. Sharper the blade, I'll tell you what. That was a little scary. I was debating whether to go get another blade. It's nice to turn this too. If you can turn this, loading up that brush. And we're going to get in here like so, like we mean it. Add a little more water. You know, we're going to just build this up. Gets a little green. Not too much. I just got to build up the value right in there. Now some of these are getting a reflection or a shadow. I'm very late. Howdy. Hey, Valerie. Nice to have you here. Not worried about you being late. I'm glad you made it. There's always the replays if you can't also be here, which I totally understand. I have to adult all the time. And, but yeah, glad to have you here. We had some technical issues anyway, so you didn't miss too much. Building in this little guy here. Lovely. A little lavender. And get in here. And here. I'm not really worried about the flag. Such a tiny little picture. I got a brush that could do the flag. I got this one brush. It literally has 4 hairs on it. You actually have to hold it like this. It's teeny tiny. It's just one of them brushes. I just had to have it. Here's some windows. See, I'm just getting in there once. Getting the heck out of there. Get in and get out. Get in. Get out. We're going to tighten it up too. This one could use this gouache. Boom. And then a little gouache there. Break some of that up. It's an old building. It's got so much history. If you haven't been to the Hotel, first you have to watch Some Like It Hot before you actually go there with Marilyn Monroe. You don't have to, but it's fun. Act like a little tourist and go enjoy everything. Why not? Someone teased me about doing the touristy stuff when I went to LA. And I don't know if I would have called it touristy. We went to Universal Studios and I painted there. I actually painted at Universal Studios. I did not sneak in my paints. I let them know I was bringing my paint in and I'm painting here while I'm here today. And they thought it was cool. I had to make sure they knew it was watercolor. What's old in California? What's old? Haha. Yeah, compared to where you're from, there's nothing old here. If that was from Doc. Funny. There's always a funny person. Also, there was a film from the 70s. Oh, yeah, for sure. Good times. Yeah, thanks for reminding us. I appreciate that. I like that. I like you hopping in and reminding us about the other movies. Yeah, you're funny. Cracking you, getting a big old laugh over there, Doc. Sure was nice to finally meet you in person at the Cheap Joe's class I'm teaching, Doc. That was cool to finally meet you. And what a great place to meet each other. Circa 1890 is old. Yes, it is. You tell her. I love this dialogue we got today. You guys, thank you. It's been a little rough, passing of my sister. Thank you for those of you that left the nice, wonderful comments. I appreciate that. I really do. And thank you for watching her video and commenting on the video of last week where we dedicated. And I'm actually making some prints of my sister on her motorcycle. I don't make prints often, but we're going to do a little fundraiser. There's a few things that we're trying to raise money for the family. And so, yeah, there was such a surprising thing that just caught us off guard. But anyhow, thank you. So put in the comments if you've bought any new brushes or paints. I know, Kevin's been buying stuff. Kevin's been hopping on board and getting some Escoda stuff. And trying out paper. What paper are you, Fabiano? What was it? Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going back and forth with some whites and some blues and just building up these lovely things in here. Dun, dun, dun. Bought a bloody big pearl. Nice, Doc. That's awesome. I have to turn the live chat on soon. I bought a Da Vinci brush, says Susan Hunter. A red sable, a synthetic squirrel quill. Cool. Would that happen to be a Cheap Joe's? Had some fluffy Fabiano. Very good. And East Coast circa 17 question mark is old. I gotta get to Europe. Yes, you do, Kevin. Quit messing around. Gotta be about it, Kevin. You have way too much fun in Europe. I guarantee it. Says the guy that's trying to get the wife to consider. But there's so much still that is going on so well here. I've been so blessed by people, but I think there's a lot more traveling. And I might even have to go visit Doc. And Doc and I can paint together. Bum, bum, bum. I would love to visit San Diego. Oh, yeah, for sure. We'd love to have you visit San Diego. We have too much fun out here. way too much fun. I need even some more darker value here. This lovely Yanman blue. Also bought some Daniel Smith watercolor I am into now. What? Susan? Are you gonna do watercolor now? I know you like oil. You would be most welcome. We have room. Oh, Doc. I wish I could say the same. I live in a little tiny place. But, yeah, let's talk. I would love to come out there and we can have a good old time. Bum, bum, bum. Well, we're gonna make some swish in this building here down in the water. There it goes. And just do a little spritz on there. There we go. Now it's looking really dreamy. So this part of the game, you know what I like to do? I like to pull back the tape. I still got a good hour on this puppy. But I know our time is coming up, but I'm not clocking out yet. I still got some time. And some of you have just been hopping on, so yeah, I'm willing to hang out a little bit longer. All 12 of you, holy cow. Hey, who's on here? Who's been sneaking on here and not saying hello and where you're from? You gotta say hi. Check this out. Do you see these green things here? Will you show us the finished painting next week? If it's not sold, Doc, yes. I did a painting recently of the Hotel Del, and it was snagged a week later. I did this painting of the Del here. And a week later, this is just a somewhat of a print. I'm trying out different papers to print on. Take a photo before it sells. Okay. So this was one I did the beginning of and I went down there and it was already sold. So thanks, Susan Hunter. I was really happy with this. And this is right now you're looking at an 8x10. The paper that I got to print on, I'm really liking it. And it's not the paper you're looking at now. This is paper that if you go to like a paper store and they sell office paper supply, and they gave me this like diploma stuff. So on one side it has texture like a diploma that you get from like college. Nah, it wasn't. The good stuff is already gone. But the paper that I did print on is this. Han Mueller. And I like this one, Fine Art. They have these other ones that you could print your art off on, but I don't want glossy. Okay? This is glossy stuff that my printer prints. And for watercolor, it just looks meh. But this paper, this thing comes with different samples, and I'm trying to pull out the front page to it. Somehow it got, I guess, thrown in the can. Interesting. So I do have these prints of the Hotel Del painting that already sold. Where'd you go again? So this is not the good print. the really nice print is printed on this paper by Han Mueller. And you'll just gotta have to go down there. Go to the Coronado Historic Society, and they have my little G-clay prints of this other one. So I have a space on the wall to take this next painting. So yes, I am painting with purpose, and you all get to see it. So I'm really liking this. We've got these nice rocks here, really nice hard edges, okay? And then in this water, everything is kind of quieted down. It's kind of muted, all right? And I know I'm going over time here, and the YouTube algorithm's gonna be like, meh, but whatever. So what we got here is a focal point, friends. All this other stuff, like this, that is all just ambiance, okay? All this in here is ambiance. Right now I've got this like stand in my way, so I really can't get in here. The arm is right in front of me. And you bet, Coach. Coach Lance is in my class. I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of Boats, Bridges, and Beaches with Cheap Joe's. And but look at this little opening right here to get in to the dell off of the beach. I'm not necessarily feeling that it needs people on the beach. You gotta remember that this is the story. And you saw how I made this sky today. If you're just now coming on, you missed it, you can watch the replay. I know I didn't teach you how to do it, but well, Doc, you're gonna learn, and Lance, Coach Lance, you're gonna learn. What? Someone's throwing up some cool scriptures? What we got here? 28. Oh, you're telling us what time it is. Oh, Daniel, 1 a.m. Thank you. And it's hot there. Oh my goodness. And right on. I love how you guys get on here and share. How is the heat in Italy? Oh, I got you. You guys are chit-chatting. Right on. There's a little triangle peak right here. This is where the little nitpicking starts for this painting that's gonna happen. And you know, I personally think this stuff's boring to watch, but you guys might want to see it just because, yes, there are times that certain clients, they want to pay a little more, and I have to do some of these little tight little renderings. And if you're like me and you need to pay the bills, it's not gonna hurt to do some of this painting. I'd rather be doing this painting than digging ditches. Look at, there's these little details that now is gonna just tighten it up. But I don't have you looking over here, okay? This stuff is reading over to here. This little minimalism of red versus this big. How are you, Gabriel? Miss Art Rules. Hey, how's it going, Miss Art Rules? I am doing fine and dandy. Thank you. I appreciate you checking in. I said earlier, I get to go spend some time with my family in my with my sister's loss, so that's kind of gonna be nice to have that little chapter in my life. So I might even paint the old family barn again. I love painting the old family barn, so hopefully it's still standing. I can paint it. And, but yeah, thanks for asking. Golfing. You guys are talking about golfing. That's rad. Oh, it's me, Yvette. Yes, Yvette. I know it's you, you silly goose. You're so funny. You crack me up. Like, oh my gosh. If you ever get a chance, get Yvette to take a picture of you. She got some camera skills, yo. She like she's like a little art director too. She came to Oceanside and signed up for my workshop, and she killed some awesome paintings. Meaning she like did a really good job painting. And she's framing them like fast and getting them on the walls. Well, anyways, the cool thing was she was my little art director and taking some pictures. So, yeah, that's right. You know, someone needs to hook up Yvette with some sweet tickets to Disneyland. Or, have you ever been to Disney World, Yvette? I bet you have. I bet your awesome parents already took you there. I've never been to Disney World. How would it be? Wouldn't that be cool to plein air paint at Disney World? Oh, you know who else would probably like to do that? Kevin. Well, shoot, it's hard for me to leave if there's more people on here now. But you know, this little painting, it's starting to come together. It's just this tight and controlled stuff. It's again, it's not my favorite. But once I get it in this nice little frame, let me show you what it's gonna go in. This little frame, silver frame here. This is a little gouache painting I did. And I don't think I left it up long enough for people to see it, but I love this piece, this gouache. We've got some bits and pieces coming through here. And actually, I did this on a watercolor Wednesday. And this is the Rio Rancho, his casa, his place that we painted. Oh, you were there. Right on. I'm glad you saw that demo. But yeah, these are some cool old buildings at this guy's old ranch. And wow, I'm just surprised it didn't sell. But I probably didn't leave it up enough at the studio. I probably should enter it. And so, yeah, $249. But yeah, silver frame. These things are nice. If they get scratched, you really can't tell. And it's got a nice wide, and it's kind of bowed, which is kind of cool. So this is a metal frame, and it's quite lovely. But yeah, $24.99. You can't beat that price. And I hate to see it go. But these are the kind of frames that are kind of nice. That if you're having outdoor shows, if you drop this thing, you'll still be alright. It's a little dirty. I accidentally splattered some paint on it. But it's all good. So that will go in this frame. That painting. Here. Anywho, well, thank you for joining me. Where do you get your frames? You know, I'll come on the camera real quick. Bum, bum, bum. I used to get my frames over at Hobby Lobby. So, Hobby Lobby used to have frames that you can get. What brand of gouache did you get? Daniel Smith? Daniel Smith gouache. Right there. And, oh boy, there's a whole bunch more Schmicky gouache. Have you tried the Holbein? A friend of mine told me Schmicky gets a little darker when it dries. I noticed that Daniel Smith has not gotten dark after it dries. I think I got my little book here. Yeah, check it out. I noticed this paint hasn't darkened at all. Most recent painting. You may have saw it on my socials. It's, come on, right here of my father-in-law. Dun dun dun, there it is. And I've noticed the gouache, one of the problems, yes, that's right, I'm a Daniel Smith brand ambassador. Boom. That's probably one of the most amazing accolades I have right now. Here's another lovely thing right here of the beach. And yeah, I was happy with that day. I did a painting with watercolor right before this one sold. I was super stoked. Well, anyway, it's been a wonderful time with you. Where in Italy did you get the brushes from? Oh, you guys are chit-chatting. Gotcha. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'll see you guys that are taking the workshop tomorrow. It's our last day. We've got some new and upcoming classes. If you didn't get on with the Cheap Joe's one, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Doc. And you're welcome, Susan. And you're welcome, Coach. And I'll see you tomorrow. And Little Miss Art Rules, you're welcome. We've got the Cheap Joe's thing went so well, they want to bring me back on for another Zoom the beginning of next year. So that information will be out in October-ish, and so maybe before. So we're working out the dates. So early next year, and I'm already thinking about what I want to do, so I'm pretty stoked. We've got new classes coming up for Art on 30th. We start new classes for the beginning watercolor class in 2 weeks. And then once you take that one class, you get to hop into the advanced class with me as well on Thursday nights. So it's an evening class. There is one other gig coming up, but it's not coming. Oh, I'm going out to Pennsylvania the first week of October. So my Massachusetts peeps, put down in the comments. Pennsylvania peeps, if you want to come up for that, let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you encouraging my behavior and coming over here, watching me paint. I am so stoked to hearing all your amazing stories. It's been pretty cool, and the studio is about to get an uplift, so this is about to change, this wall. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked, and we'll have some more interviews coming up for season 2 of the Art Talks. Thank you. If you haven't seen all those interviews for the podcast Art Talks, go watch them. They are great. I am about 400 hours minus 400 hours of getting actually paid to do this YouTube channel. So it would help. I know you might not be able to help support me in this YouTube channel, but if you watch a whole bunch of videos, that counts for screen time, and YouTube will give me those 4,000, 3,000, 4,000 hours, and then I can start getting paid on this by them. And so, but yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful day. Keep those brushes wet and take care. Ciao.